Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about a magical foundation face base product that I have never experienced anything like it before in my life. Today we are going to be talking about the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, Your Skin But Better Full Coverage Cream, Anti-Aging Hydrating Serum SPF 50 Broad Spectrum Foundation. You guys, I know that there is a love-hate relationship with this product in most people, so I was hesitant to pick it up and give it a try. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, blah, blah, blah. And then finally, my friend and I decided that we were going to give it a try, and oh my god, I have not put it down. I have not put anything else on my skin, and let me tell you why. First things first, I have shade medium and medium tan. Medium I was wearing before I started to get a little bit tan, and then I picked up medium tan, and it has the perfect undertone in it for olive undertone skin, and it is great. It is matching me perfectly. I love it. That aside, let's move on to why I love it. First thing is that it just makes my skin look like it is absolutely perfect. You can't even detect that I'm wearing anything on the skin. It doesn't have any sort of transfer. If you're touching your face, if you're on the phone, it doesn't transfer to the phone. If you're sweating, it's a hot day, there's minimal transfer, but usually there is not much transfer at all whatsoever. I will be touching and swiping my face because I forget that I'm wearing it, and it does not transfer or budge or move on the skin. I don't have weird patches of foundation that melt off and fade throughout the day, which is crazy because I have an oily T-zone, and this stuff does not break up on me at all. It doesn't settle into my fine lines around my mouth like most foundations would. And I swear to you on my life, this stuff is waterproof. Yesterday, I was at a concert at the Israeli festival, and it started to pouring rain in the middle, and everyone's makeup was melting off. Like their foundation became white lines dripping down their face. It looked like they were wearing face paint. It was crazy. But mine did not move. I'm telling you, it stuck onto my face. Even the powders and everything that was on top of it, nothing ran down my face at all. And I had water streaming down my face, and I kept on having to go like this because it was like settling around my mouth because it was dripping down my nose, all the water. And I kept on like dabbing my face, and nothing. It didn't move. It didn't break up. Nothing. I don't know what's in it. It's magic. I'm obsessed with it. The other day I actually was taking a nap. I fell asleep with it on my face, and I woke up and it was still perfectly intact on my skin. Yeah, there was a little bit of transfer on my pillowcase, but my skin, it didn't look like I had little sections rubbed off. It looked like I had just applied it. Or actually, that's not even true. It just looked like my skin was perfect. It didn't look like I had any sort of foundation on my skin. It was absolutely nuts. I like to apply this foundation with either a beauty blender or my hands. Today I'm going to show you guys how I use it from start to finish, what primer I like to use with it, how I like to use concealer with the foundation, and how I like to wear my makeup if I'm going out and I'm not just wearing it by itself with any other makeup on top. I'm going to show you guys step by step what products I like to pair with it, and I'm at a loss for words for this stuff, you guys, and I wish that IT Cosmetics would hit me up for a collab, because I will literally endorse this product for the rest of my life, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to be one of 100 tubes that I'm about to use of this stuff, because it does not compare to any other foundation that I have in my life. The only thing is that it's SPF 50, which I haven't actually tried to see if there's any flashback in photography because of that, but I don't even care, to be honest, because of how it makes my skin look in person. Like, I don't even care about how it's gonna make me look in pictures at this point, because just in person, my skin just looks like, wow, I was born with the most incredible skin in the world. So that is enough rambling, I think, about how much I love this foundation. Let me show you guys how I wear it. So if you guys are interested in seeing what products I like to use with this and how I apply it, etc., then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that I do when I'm wearing the CC cream is I start off with this primer right here. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter, and I like this primer because not only does it brighten the skin, because it does have a purple tint to it, so it's gonna kind of color correct very slightly. It's gonna brighten the skin, but it also leaves a very healthy glow to the skin because it does have hydrating properties to it. And it doesn't leave your skin feeling oily or kind of like an oil slick on the face, it kind of leaves a little bit of a tacky feel to the skin, which means that your foundation is going to stick to it better and last longer. So I absolutely love this stuff, and I really like that it does hydrate my skin and it makes it feel nice and plump. And then also I do like to wear this primer just on its own when I'm not wearing any makeup at all. I just really like the healthy effect that it gives my skin. So most days after that, I'll just go ahead and apply the CC cream, but today I'm going to show you guys what I do when I feel like I need a little extra coverage, or if I'm going out and I'm not just running errands throughout the day and I want to wear this foundation, which I have been wearing it pretty much every single day. I'll just use a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Light Neutral underneath it. So what I'm gonna do is, the area around my mouth tends to get some shadows. So I'm putting a very small amount just right here in this area. I am then also going to place just a little bit underneath my eyes to conceal the dark circles. And then I have a blemish right here, and then a couple of scars on my forehead that I want to cover up as well. So I'm just gonna put tiny amount of this concealer on those areas, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with my Morphe M436 brush. This is just a stippling brush, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I'm getting rid of all of these shadows. The CC cream does a really good job of covering up any redness and any minor discoloration, anything like that, but if you just wanna go the extra mile, then I recommend throwing in this step as well. And then I like to put a little bit of concealer just in the outer corner of my eyes, because I have natural pigmentation on my eyelids that is a little bit darker, especially in the outer corner, and it can tend to make my eyes droop down a little bit. So I like to just conceal right in there so that my eyes look a little bit more bright and awake. This concealer used alone on bare skin can tend to leave my skin looking a little bit dry, because it does kind of dry down to a powder finish. But I've found that ever since I've been using the Becca primer underneath it, it really just melts into the skin so much easier. And it doesn't even look like I'm wearing concealer, it just looks like my skin is naturally perfect. So now it's the CC cream step. Now I have it in two shades. This one right here is in the shade medium. This is the one that I did my first impression and review on originally. You guys can see that I've used up quite a bit of it. And then I just got this one in the mail a couple days ago. You guys can see I have not really used much of it yet, but this is in the shade medium tan. I am a little bit more tan now than I was when I first got this. So now I like to kind of mix them both. What I'll do is I'll use the shade medium pretty much on the perimeter of my skin, and then I'll use this one occasionally as a highlighter just in the center of my face to add a bit of dimension, because I don't go back in and use concealer, but you can kind of use this as a concealer if you wanted to. So I just kind of put that in the center of my face to brighten instead of everything being one shade with medium tan. So what I do is I just take a pump of it on the back of a beauty blender, and I kind of do a couple of swipes. But what I do is now I just kind of bounce the foundation in all over my skin, and this stuff, I'm telling you, leaves such a natural, beautiful glow finish to the skin. You guys, it just looks like your skin is absolutely perfect. I tried to wear a couple of my other favorite foundations, like the Too Faced Born This Way, the Burberry Matte Velvet, whatever it's called, and my YSL Touche Éclat, and I just can't seem to like those as much as I did before after using this foundation, because it's just perfect. And I kid you not, my skin has gotten better since I have started using this. Like when I have any breakouts, I will use this as my skincare. I'm not even kidding. Like I will make sure to wear this every single day, because I tend to not wear foundation on a day-to-day basis. But if I have a breakout, I will wear the CC cream, because there's just some sort of skincare in it that really helps with my blemishes. They've been going away so much quicker. I don't even know what's in it, but this stuff is magic. I'm not even kidding. So now I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like with just a little bit of the shade medium in the center of the face. I put not even half of a pump of it, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit right here, and then I'm just going to blend that out. So now what I like to do is I just take my Sigma P88 brush. This is the precision flat angled brush. And I just like to kind of go over the areas that I tend to have creasing most of the time. Again, just with the brush. So I go underneath my eyes very, very lightly, the outer corner of my eyes and my lids, inside this little area right here on the inner parts of my eyes, and around my nose, just for some extra added blending. And then if I am going out for a night out and I'm not just wearing this for a couple of hours to run errands or anything like that, and I don't really care, then I will set my under eye with a little bit of Laura Mercier's Secret Brightening Powder, just right underneath my eyes where there tends to be creasing, because I always have creasing under my eyes. If I plan on going in with a powder bronzer or any other powder products on top of this and I'm not just wearing this on its own, I will lightly set it with a little bit of Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is in the shade 001 Translucent, and I will just lightly tap just a light layer of powder so that the bronzer doesn't skip or anything like that when I'm trying to blend it out. So then I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of NARS Laguna bronzer. And I have been using this bronzer again non-stop. This used to be my favorite and now I am back on it. I'm just gonna use a number 8. This is a IT Cosmetics number 8 brush, and I'm just going to very lightly do circular motions on the perimeter of my skin just to add a little bit of a bronzy glow, a little bit of dimension. And then obviously you can add a little bit of blush if you want. I'm gonna be using Whisteria from Becca. Just a little bit further back on my cheekbones, just to add a little bit of color to the face. And to highlight, I'm gonna be using this one by Dior. This is the Nude Air in shade 001. And I'm using the brush that comes with it, and I'm just going to push the product in on the tops of my cheekbones. And it's such a beautiful highlighter. I cannot get over it. I picked it up during the VIB sale, and I have not been able to use anything else since. Okay, so I just quickly put some Benefit Give Me Brow in dark brown in my brows and threw on some L'Oreal Telescopic mascara, and that is pretty much everything that I'll do. If I feel like setting my skin with a little bit of setting spray, that's purely to absorb the powdery look of the bronzer that I put on and the blush and any powder products on the cheeks. So I just do one spray on each side of my face to kind of melt everything together. And that is it. I kid you not, you guys, this is my favorite product for the skin of all time. If you have not tried it yet, I highly recommend going to pick up a sample. Also, there are certain days where I forget that I'm wearing makeup since I don't wear it very often, that I'll kind of like be rubbing my face and cheeks and my nose will itch and I'll be itching my face and I'll just like rub the whole side of my face or itch my eye if I'm not wearing mascara, and this CC cream does not move. It doesn't just rub off. It's the craziest thing ever. I swear there's some sort of crazy sorcery in this formula. You have to try it for yourself to see what I'm talking about. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you go get a sample of the CC cream right away and let me know what you think of it in the comment section below, because I'm dying to know if any of you guys have experienced all these crazy amazing things about this foundation as I have. And that is all that I have to say for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.